morning and welcome back to another vlog. It is currently Saturday. It is very gloomy outside. Like, let me see. I was literally contemplating if I should turn on another light in here. It's 9:24 and it is just, not that I'm not loving it, but for filming purposes, that just makes it seem like it's nighttime to me. We're just gonna leave it off. I am in my like hair dye painting cleaning shirt. In case you see, there's like some white marks and stuff on it from the last time I painted. We are doing like a get your life together morning today. I have a lot of cleaning to do, just a lot of various things that I need to get done. I've actually been up since 6. I could not sleep this morning. I only slept like 5 hours. I did that thing where you lay in bed for like multiple hours trying to sleep. And then once you ultimately get up, you're mad that you wasted all of that time in bed because you never fell asleep. So that's kind of where we're at. I'm gonna make some breakfast before I officially actually get my day started and be productive. I went grocery shopping last night and I had on my list just to get plain bagels. But when I was in the bagel section, it just smelt like blueberries. The entire aisle, it was so strong. I can't tell you the last time that I bought like blueberry bagels at the store, and I don't order them. When I go out, I always order a savory bagel, like a jalapeno cheddar and everything bagel. I used to get store-bought blueberry bagels every once in a while, but I want to say it's been like many years, and it just sounds so good right now. So I got this and some whipped cream cheese. So let's pop this in the toaster. I'm gonna have some caffeine, but I'm also working on my hydro jug. It is almost half gone from what I filled up this morning. Trying to be better with my water intake. I've never struggled with that. Like my entire adulthood life, I would say that I've drinking 3/4 of a gallon of water on average a day, sometimes a gallon. But these last few months, I have really been struggling with my water intake. I just got in this really awful habit of having like 1 to 2 diet sodas a day, plus like some source of caffeine 3 to 4 days a week. I don't know. I've been slacking on the water, and I saw my neurologist this week. I cannot get this open. What the? Just for like my yearly checkup. Plus I've been having some new odd things going on with like muscle twitches. And she thinks that a lot of the symptoms I'm having are due to #1, stress, and #2, not staying hydrated enough, which makes sense. So I am back on my water game. I really don't. It's so odd that as someone who's never struggled with water, I don't know how I got into like that vicious cycle the last few months. It's seriously amazing though how much better you feel when you drink like enough water. Your body will literally thank you. My source of caffeine for the day is a V8 energy drink. It's made with black and green tea. It has, I think it's 80 milligrams of caffeine. Yes, 80 milligrams of caffeine. So comparable to like a cup of coffee. I was actually introduced to this drink. I didn't even know it existed because I was approached about doing a potential partnership with V8. They ended up going a different direction with their campaign and not featuring this product. So as of now, we're not working together, but I purchased the product on my own and started testing it out, obviously to see if I even wanted to work with them, and I ended up loving it. I have still been purchasing these and drinking them on my own. I love Alani. Like Alani Nu is my favorite energy drink and has my heart, but those have 200 milligrams. So if I don't want that much caffeine or something just a little more chill, this like being comparable to a cup of coffee is a great alternative for me to the Alanis. I just realized that they have sparkling though. I've been buying the flat ones and I do love these. They taste just like a juice. But I'm definitely gonna buy the sparkling ones next time I go to the store. So I'm gonna drink my caffeine, I'm gonna eat my bagel, and I will be back momentarily. I'm back, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you. In the time that it took to sit down and eat my breakfast, I have lost any and all motivation to do anything. But that's just not gonna work. So keep on chugging. And we're gonna get going. We're just gonna fake it till we make it, and eventually the motivation's gonna come back, I know it. First up, I'm going to prep some of the food I got at the grocery store last night. I usually do this like the second I get home, but I didn't get home until like 7:30-ish last night, and it was a Friday and I just didn't feel like it. So stacking things on top of each other is all fun and games until you need the thing that's on the bottom. I need my ladder. First up, I had bought two pack of ribeye steaks. I'm gonna make myself a little steak dinner tomorrow, I think on Sunday night. And these steaks are literally massive. So it'll feed me like 4 times because I'll only eat half of one at each sitting probably. So I'm gonna freeze one, and I'm gonna try using these bags. I have this like tool from Zwilling that you can suction air out of like your glass containers. They come with like special lids and you can suction the extra air out. It's supposed to keep stuff more fresh for longer. So I'm gonna use that today for my strawberries, but then I remember that it came with these bags, and I think this is more for like marinating things if I'm not mistaken. But it's like an airtight seal, and I just feel like that is gonna be a way better situation for the freezer as far as freezing a steak. I think that would be better than just like throwing it in a Ziploc. So we're gonna try that out. And yes, I wear gloves when I touch raw meat. Touching raw meat's not a thing that I can do. The steak for tomorrow is gonna just go in a Ziploc, obviously, since I'll be cooking it. This one in here. Anytime I'm standing at this counter, I swear the weirdest things happen with noises, with people walking by. Okay, and then I am assuming we just, oh, nope, stop. Okay, I love that. I do think that I obviously could have used a smaller bag, but I think this was the smallest one it came with. I think this is gonna freeze really nicely. Next, I'm going to wash my strawberries and spinach. I honestly just find I will reach for things so much more and not let them go to waste if they're already prepped and ready to go, and this like extra step is already done for me. Strawberries first. I don't know if you can tell, but look at how just murky and gross this water is from using the vegetable wash. I put a paper towel down at the bottom of the container, and these are not gonna fit. So I'm literally just gonna eat a few of these that are on the top. Here is what the spinach water looks like. I know not everyone does this. I'm not saying that you need to either. I'm just showing you my routine because I do wash things like this. Same thing with the spinach. It goes into a container with a paper towel at the bottom. That's all done. Obviously, this bag is not going to fit in here with this, so I'm just gonna repeat the same cleaning process on this bag and then just put it in like a gallon Ziploc with, again, a paper towel at the bottom of it. All of this is going in the fridge now, and in case you're wondering, like, why do you have so much spinach? I'm doing sauteed spinach with a few of my dinners, and if you know, you know. You could literally saute this whole bag down into like one serving of sauteed spinach if you really wanted to. In reality, it'll probably be like 3 or 4 servings for me, all of this spinach combined. So that is the reason for the plethora of spinach. And then we got our little berries. They were really sweet. I just ate those few that I pulled out, but they seem like they're like almost ready to be done. They're ready to exit the planet, and they looked so fresh last night. I hate when that happens with berries. They look amazing, and the next day you bring them home and you're like, ma'am, what? On today's episode of Handy Things with Allie, we are going to hopefully fix this gap in my floor. It like slowly started happening after I moved in, and I just did some Googling and found the tool that I need to close it. So my understanding is that you just suction this part to the floor. Okay, please hold. There's still like the tiniest gap right here. I feel like it's just gonna keep opening again and again unless I like put glue, but obviously I'm not gonna mess with it like that. So I'll probably just keep using this whenever I need it. Now I'm gonna get started on, okay, wait. I just realized that there's a little story time I wanna give you. I wake up in the middle of the night last night and I see orange coming from my living room. I thought it was this little guy, like, because these are lights that are connected to an app, and I thought maybe I forgot to turn it off and didn't notice when I was going to bed. I walk out here and these lights are on. Tell me that is not absolutely terrifying. They're battery operated. I switched them off before I went to sleep. 110% certain, there's no doubt about it. I'm just gonna not read too much into it, to be honest, but I was like, what the? Anyways, as I was saying, I'm gonna do my full Sunday reset right now. I will forever call it my Sunday reset because that's how it originated. I always did it Sundays, but now I honestly just have to fit it in wherever works best for my schedule and what makes like the most sense. So this week that is Saturday. I'm gonna get to doing that right now. My house is kind of a mess. I have a lot of just like boxes and a ton of stuff around. I want to do a little PR unboxing at some point today too. But I'm just feeling like, you know, when you're just feeling like meh, like it's hair wash day. I obviously have on like my cleaning clothes, so I'm not feeling like too cute. The house is just messy. Like I just feel like once I do my clean and take and everything shower, I'm gonna feel like 1,000 times better. Brief intermission and cleaning to do a little PR unboxing. To save time, I already like pre-cut open the boxes. First box is from Gauche. Exfoliating shower sponge. That sounds right up my alley. And then exfoliating shower towel. Honestly, never heard of them before, but I do love an exfoliating product. I like this type of exfoliation over like a physical exfoliant. Although I do use and love those as well. I would prefer this most of the time. It's not clear who this is from based on the box, so let's see. One Size Products. Secure the Blur Magnet Primer. Secure the Glow Hydrating Primer. Secure the Sweat Till Dawn Primer. So looks like we have 3 different primer options. I'm not a huge primer girly, to be completely honest. It's not in my current routine, but I feel like that's mostly because I haven't done enough experimenting with it. So I'll kind of decide which one's the best for my skin type, and then maybe I will try it out. This is from Clean Simple Eats. I know they've had a few new products come out lately. Oh, energy drinks? How do I... Hold on. I honestly can't get this out of the box. I'm gonna have to get like something to pry this out, but we have Island Sunrise, Lava Tropic, Watermelon Candy, and Orange Swirl. 100 milligrams of organic caffeine. Love that. Another alternative when I want less than the 200 milligram Alani. And then lastly, I did see who this was from on the outside of the box. This is from a small business, Bella Essentials. They have sent me a box before. I actually burned the candle that I have from my previous box a lot in all of my videos. And let's go ahead and see what's in this one. Oh my gosh, I think it's all fall themed. This is a sampler of her pumpkin spice scent. It's a lid. Is this a pumpkin candle? It is a pumpkin, and I love the wood wicks. I just smelt it and it smells heavenly, just like fall. I wonder what scent it actually is. It is her campfire scent. Oh, I didn't even notice there was a card. Okay, hold on. I want to read that. This was literally so sweet. Thank you so much, Bella. And it looks like she did offer a discount code for you guys if you wanted to support a small business. I will link her shop or website down below. So Allie24 for 10% off. Some more matches. And then I think this is a room spray. That wraps up the PR segment of this vlog. I'm so grateful for receiving anything at all. It really still blows my mind. Like, I don't think it'll ever not blow my mind. Just showered. Since the last time that I talked to you, I finished my Sunday reset or my Saturday reset. I did all my laundry. I made lunch, and then I even got this video you're watching edited all the way up to the last clip, so it feels really good to be ahead on that. I'm just closing up all the blinds because I'm about to head out. I'm just waiting for this load of laundry to be done drying because I won't leave the house with the dryer on. If you know about dryer fires, you know. If you don't know, now you know. I'm actually going to my sister's house tonight. Also, just to clarify, I'm always saying that I'm going to my sister's house, but it is my sister and her wife's house. Both of their houses, but by default I always just say like my sister, kind of like when my sister will be talking to me about our mom, she'll literally always be like, so my mom, and then she'll like correct herself and be like, our mom, and I'm like, I know what you mean, it's fine. Speaking of my sister and my mom, they're actually at Disneyland. My mom bought a 3-day pass, so we all went together like a week or 2 ago, and then her second day was today. I didn't plan on going because I actually had a YouTube video that I wanted to film today. I've actually been planning it for weeks and weeks and gathering items and had it on the calendar. But at the last minute yesterday, I saw that the tripod I needed was delayed and I wasn't gonna be able to film it. I don't actually have a proper tripod for the camera that you're watching me on. So without that delivery, it just would have been way too hard. So I decided to push that, and then yesterday I started trying to get a reservation to go with them today. If you're not familiar with Disneyland, the last couple of years, whether you're going on like a day pass, park hopper, or you're an annual pass holder, you need a reservation to go in the park. If you don't cancel before midnight as a pass holder, the day before you get penalized for not going. So usually when midnight rolls around or gets close to midnight, reservations will open up. So I was up last night refreshing my screen like every minute and nothing came up. So I wasn't able to go with them. So obviously I just stayed home, got a bunch of stuff done. But since I had the night free and my sister's with my mom, I asked my sister-in-law if she wanted to hang out. So we're gonna order some takeout or maybe get it delivered and then probably watch a movie, and we'll hang out with my sister when she gets back. I might stay the night, I'm not positive. I am just like bringing a bag of stuff in case. So let me finish packing my bag and then I will be out the door. Good morning, or actually it's kind of afternoon now. I have been in the living room for several hours and it's dark in here because after I made breakfast, I went to like open up the house and I was like, you know what, I just kind of want the cozy vibes today. So I left all the blinds shut. I have all of our festive lighting on, and no, thankfully these string lights did not come on last night. Just having a slow morning. I watched some One Tree Hill and now I am researching cars. I have had a new car on my brain for many, many years, like a lot of years. My current car that I have, I bought brand new off the lot, pretty much by myself essentially when I was 18, and then I've had it ever since. It served me well, it really has, but I think at the time when I bought it, it was like my quote unquote dream car, right? Hindsight, even if I had waited a couple of more years, it's definitely not the car I would have purchased. It served me well. She's given me zero issues, like literally no mechanical, electrical maintenance issues. Like I've literally had nothing go wrong with this car, which is why it's so hard to give up. I'm so incredibly thankful to be in the position where I don't have a car payment. And I recognize all of the like benefits that come with that, of course, but I really, really, really want a new car. And I am glad that I've waited as long as I had, actually, because if you ask anybody in my life, I want a Lexus. I have wanted a Lexus, like, I think since like my early 20s. And as I'm approaching, I turn 30 next year, and not that the age should really matter, I just feel like it would be really nice for me to have some type of SUV crossover to be able to like move larger items around and not rely on anybody for things like that. I think they're a little bit safer. So had I bought a car even last year, I definitely would have got the Lexus sedan that I want. And like I said, I'm so glad I waited because now I feel like I'm definitely leaning towards the crossover SUV area. I've been doing a lot of research on other brands, and one car that I would have, if you would have asked me ever in my life if I would be looking at or wanting to purchase a Ford vehicle, I would be like, absolutely not. They've never been on my mind. Also, if you asked me if I would ever purchase an electrical vehicle, my answer would have been no. However, both of those things are now at the forefront of my mind. The Ford Mach-E fully electric SUV has completely caught my eye. Like honestly, more than any car ever has, probably aside from that sedan Lexus that I wanted. Everything from the body style to the interior, the color of leather, the panoramic sunroof, like everything. But obviously I'm just like on the basic Ford page to show you, but I have been doing tons and tons of research on obviously just owning an electric vehicle in general. Just kind of went on a rant, but this is what has been consuming my mind a lot lately, and my morning today has just been like researching stuff. I am going to switch over right now to editing. I need to get some editing done, and then we'll just kind of see where the day takes me. I feel like maybe getting out and doing something, so we'll see. I did open everything up, so it is nice and bright in here. Aside from the kitchen, it's always pretty dark in here and like more cozy because of where the windows are placed. But I'm about to make, I guess, like a late lunch, early dinner situation. It's 3:45, so by the time this is ready, it'll be closer to 5. And then I think I'm gonna run an errand or two in the evening before I shower. I'm filming a short form video, so I have all the ingredients out just to take like an intro clip, but why am I pointing over there? Over here. I'm going to put our potatoes into the oven. I'm making 2, so that way when I go to work tomorrow, I can take leftover steak and a baked potato with me. And then I'm gonna saute some spinach. I don't like this leftover, but I'm gonna make it fresh for dinner tonight. The steak just gets a little bit of Trader Joe's everyday seasoning and some Montreal steak seasoning. Spinach gets sauteed in garlic, olive oil, and lemon juice. And then the potatoes I just wash and then brush a teeny bit of oil on them, salt, and bake them. A little behind the scenes shot. I am filming this cooking video for TikTok and Instagram as well. Shower is all done, and I think this is my first time debuting the skincare headband in the vlogs. Shamelessly, I love it. You can make fun of it all you want, but it seriously comes in handy when you're washing your face or doing skincare. I don't always use it. It really just depends like on the state of my hair, but I wanted to use it right now. I'm also in one of my favorite nightgowns ever that my sister bought me. I don't know where it's from, but it has mushrooms all over it. I love it. And I love a nightgown when it's hot out. Like, nightgowns are 10 out of 10 to me. I totally forgot to take an end shot of my dinner, but it was so good. I actually already edited and uploaded that video to both TikTok and Instagram a little bit ago. Even though I had like more of a chill day today, it was so productive as far as computer work. That's what I did, honestly, most of the time, just with a little like couple of breaks sprinkled in here and there. And it feels so good to be ahead on editing, especially because I have a really busy week coming up. My normal day off is Wednesday, and then I also took Tuesday off of work. So I go to work tomorrow, and then I have another 2 days off before I go back, which is really nice. Tuesday morning, I'm driving up like more inland to see one of my friends. She also has the day off work, so we are gonna go and hang out. We're going to Build-A-Bear. We're taking her son to Build-A-Bear, and then I think he has a haircut after, and like maybe we'll get lunch or something, I don't know. Since I'm already gonna be out that way, it's like about an hour away. One of my aunts also lives in that area, so then I'm gonna go and see her. I think we're gonna cook dinner together, and I'm going to stay the night and spend the next day there as well with my aunt. And then on my way home Wednesday, I have an old coworker that lives kind of like halfway between them and my house. So we are going to get dinner. I haven't seen her in a while. She was from my last job before my current one. My last job before where I'm at now, I worked for 6 years, and we were extremely close, and I'm so glad that we've like kept up that friendship and kept in contact, because I adore her. She's the best. It's gonna kind of be like a little mini tour of hangouts, but I'm so excited. So it's just really nice that I'm so caught up on editing, because obviously over the next 2 days, or not next 2 days, the next 2 days after tomorrow, I'm gonna be like running around and pretty busy. I don't think I'm gonna vlog it. I really thought about it, but I kind of just want to like be present and take some time to like decompress and relax myself. But I'm excited. It'll be fun. I'll probably do some short form though, maybe like for TikTok and Instagram, so you can keep an eye out there, I guess, if you even care. And if you follow me on those platforms, which again, I'm assuming like that's how most of you came here, if not all of you, so you probably do. Anyways, I'm done rambling now. Surprise, I still have my skincare headband on. Honestly, since my hair is so fresh and I just washed it yesterday, it's helping keep my bangs up out of my skincare, because that just makes them really greasy. I'm on the couch now, obviously, and I forgot to address how earlier I said I was gonna run some errands tonight. Yeah, I underestimated dinner. Well, it was honestly like a part underestimation, and part of it was that I kept going back and forth between using the frying pan and going outside and using the grill. So that like delayed me, and then I like forgot to preheat the oven. So it just took longer than I thought. I still had to clean the kitchen, shower, and I wanted a little bit of time to relax before bed with like well, I say no devices or screen time, but it would include the TV. That's what I chose to do, so that's still a screen, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I didn't go anywhere was the point of my story. In fact, I only went one place this entire vlog, and thinking back now, I also didn't wear a single drop of makeup, like not even mascara or eyebrow gel. But I had a great weekend, just chilling, not getting ready. It feels so good to have been like so productive though, and have so much caught up, not only within the house, but like on the computer today, like I said. So I know that I'll enjoy my time away those 2 days so much more if I don't have anything pending to do in the back of my mind. So this weekend just worked out like great, perfect timing. It is 8 o'clock now. I don't have long before I'll be in bed, probably about an hour. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. Nothing else extravagant will be happening. I'm just gonna watch some One Tree Hill. Okay, this is not really a spoiler to me as somebody who hates spoilers, but I just want to say I'm going to talk about something in the show. So if you don't want to know anything about it, or you plan to watch it, and you can click off. I didn't mean that in a rude way either. Just like, that's all I'm going to talk about, and then the vlog is going to be over. But I got to season 5 where they do the time jump, where it goes forward like the 4 years. I initially was very upset. I hated it so much. And now I think season 5 so far, I'm on episode 11, is my favorite season so far. I don't want to say ever, because I still have seasons to go, obviously, but I went from angry to very, very happy, because it is just, the tea is piping hot. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I know it was just like a very chill, mundane vlog, so I appreciate you sticking around, and I will see you in the next video.